What's up, minions? It is Pat's Day, baby, and I am patched up. I don't give a fuck if it's football season or not. It is my day to wear my fucking team. And you already know I go all out on that shit. Hell, I got the old school deal. I got the new school shit. I got it all, man. I mean, I'm rocking it today. So, all right, we better turn it down, folks. We better turn it down before YouTube fucking sends the SWAT team. Fucking swear, man. Anyways, what's going on, guys? It's the craziest ranter of them all. The man who is known by many names, but I go by Spartan because of the fact that, yeah, you don't really want to piss me off. Because the next thing you know, I'll be like, "This is Sparta, motherfucker." You know, I'm just joking. I'm actually gentle at heart. Got my finger on the pulse, you know, all that stuff. But that's a reference to my blood pressure. You know, they're saying it's Shazam. Oh, God. I'm actually quoting Shazam. The fuck's wrong with it? It must be good smoke. That's all I know. That's what the people are thinking right now. That must be good smoke, I say. The homies are, man, that motherfucker does smoke so cute. And the white people are just like, yeah, man. And then the fucking essays are just like, yo, Holmes, I feel you. I'd be right there with you. You know what I mean? Can't tell me that wouldn't be the way it is. Ain't the way it is. You ain't gonna tell me that it's not the way it would be. Yo, bro, what's up, man? What you doing? I talk like that. I grew up in the 90s and I grew around hard neighborhoods and I grew around hard people that were black, white, and Hispanic. And every fucking day it was, look, I'll be honest with you. We are living in a new age because you can't say the N word anymore. If you're a white person, you just can't do it. It's just like you can't even do the reference like, yo, what's up, my? You can't do it. And it's like, well, that sucks because I grew up in the fucking 90s saying it and saying it and saying it and saying it to all my white friends, all my black friends. It didn't matter. They didn't care. They knew what I meant. My homie, my friend, my person, my brother, you know what I'm saying? My dude that I know, the guy that I would back up. But in the essence of it all, I guess it does kind of strike a bad tone when a white person looks at a black person and says, yo, then, you know, it's kind of basically stating that, yeah, you're mine. But I never meant it that way. Never meant it that way. I always had Carl Prather come up to me all the time. He said, man, what is it with these motherfucking new white people that came up? I said, we talking about. He said, what's all these new white people that come up on this bus? These two girls up here and there's two dudes up at the front of the bus. I was like, yo, what's up? And he said it to him and they gave him a weird look. Like, see, we lived in Bullitt County and Bullitt County is, in my time in the 90s when we were in school, middle school and going in, I was like 6th, 7th, and 8th grade. All the time you heard about people out there, but you never heard about black people. There was not many black people out in my neighborhood. The neighborhood where there was more blacks was this trailer park I hung out at sometimes. I mean, fuck, there was a whole family of them that lived down the street and then another family, a couple in the trailer park. But anyway, it's like we're sitting there and he asked me, what is up with these people, dude? He's like, I done said something to him. I said, fuck them. I go, fuck them. Just don't even worry about them. But we that wasn't enough for Carl. Carl was one of them dudes like me. He was goofy as a kid, really, really goofy, and wanted to go fuck with him in some kind of way. So he says, I got an idea, man. Come here. I said, what? And he's like, I want you to act like you called me the actual word, and I'm going to be like, you call me, man? And I said, I can't do it, dude. I can't do it. No, we went over there and we started listening to them talk. And when we started hearing them talking, they were racist motherfuckers. So we pulled the trick slips. I was like, fuck you, you know, to him. And it was like, you punk ass motherfucker, I'll whip your ass. He's like, fuck you too, you cracker. You know, I can say cracker. I mean, I can say that. I'm fucking white, you know. I can say whitey because I'm white, but I can't say the other shit. I guess that's the rules now. It freezes people in their fucking steps when you seriously go. You can call yourself a cracker. A black person can even call me a fucking cracker now and pretty much get away with it online. It's fucked up. But anyway, we got them to turn around all of a sudden thinking that we was going to get in a fight, and then we're sitting there just like this. You know, like, you motherfuckers was just played. And we was like, look, you take your racist asses on somewhere and just fucking keep your ass at the front of the bus like all the rest of the bitches. If you rode at the front of the bus, you was a bitch. You was a bitch. I heard my voice go out a little bit there. It's probably when I was yelling at this motherfucker the other day, dude. He fucking rolled almost through this fucking field about halfway through it. He come flying around the corner about 110. Woke me up. I was like, he's just like, fuck you. Yeah, well, slow your ass the fuck down. You wouldn't have wrecked. He literally went over to this fucking, he's lucky that he went in it as it was freshly cut. That's crop. And motherfucker would have ran over all this stuff, man. And then the next thing you know, dude, the farmer John would have came out and been like, hey, you bitch. You know what I'm saying? But it was fucking nuts. And I'm not kidding you. I was like screaming at the top of my goddamn lungs at him. But it's just funny how literally I can call myself a fucking cracker. I think it's funny. Cracker. I think that's the most funniest saying when it comes to a racial slur. Cracker. Yep. Okay. I'm a Zista. Yep. Call me Zista. Get the fuck out of here, dude. Mayo. What the who the fuck come up with that one? I'd love to meet the motherfucker that came up with that one. Mayo. Whitey. I have literally told black people on here on live streams if they watch them. I've said, look, if you're black, if you don't call white people whitey, they are considering that the equivalent of what you all do not like to be called. So just don't do it. Trust me, don't do it. I saw this motherfucker get knocked the fuck out once for talking to a big black. He was a pussy though. I talked about this. He fucking knocked this motherfucker out with an energy drink can. I was like, what a bitch. You needed the extra boot. You needed that extra. I mean, you needed the can to do the work for you. You didn't want to damage your hands. Fuck you. His motherfucker was big. He was like 6'8". And I'm talking about, he was like 3 of me. You know what I'm saying? I'm only 5'9.5". You see what I'm saying? I'm 5'10" with shoes. That's that little point guard and running back size. But shit, I tell you what, the funniest thing is that I may be short, but I was always able to run really fast, but short burst sprints. Yes, I couldn't run for long distances. I could not do cross country shit. No. Let me tell you something. I went jogging one time just to see if I could even partially do it, right? I just took a jog with my Uncle Rick, who did it every day once with him in the summer. He gets up and he's like, I'm going for a jog. You want to go? I was like, yeah, fuck it. It'll help out my stamina for fucking basketball season coming up. And he was like, all right, come on. So I get out there, dude, and I'm jogging. I was like, so how long as farther are we going, bro? He's like, oh, we're going about 5-6 miles. Hold up. Whoa. So cut the tape. He's like, okay, stop, man. Let's get going. I said, well, holla at you later. And I'm trying to fuck around. I was like, screw this. I am not fucking running 5-6 fucking miles. There is no fucking way in hell. I was like, screw it. I was dead, man. I walked back. I didn't jog back. This motherfucker went miles and miles. He didn't go 5-6 miles. Once I left, this motherfucker jogged clear 15 miles and then 15 back. Folks, that's like 30 goddamn miles. I'm like, are you fucking? He come in that door and was dripping. Just, it looked like it was raining off of this motherfucker, not the rain hitting him like the rain. He's making the rain. You know what I'm saying? It was insane. I was like, dude, sit the fuck down before I have to give you a nitro. Motherfucker, shit. You're going to have a heart attack. You know what I'm saying? But in the long run, maybe short, but do not underestimate us short people. Do not underestimate people that are about 5'9", 5'10". Trust me, because we're quick. We're very fast. Short people are fast. I've seen the more taller 6 foot, like 11, 7 foot people, motherfuckers that are just huge. I've seen how they move. They move really, really slow. So that's why most of the time in sports, if you're watching basketball, the NBA or something, or college, if you get a big guy who can move like a motherfucker, like look at Dirk Nowitzki. He's a great example. One of the greatest players that I've ever seen his size. I think he's a power forward, was it? The motherfucker could shoot threes. He could he could do it all. And a great guy in general too, because I watched a documentary about him. And it was cool. Excuse me. That one just came out of nowhere. I did not mean to do that right in the mic. Fucking throat. Yep. From hollering. I'm telling you, douchebag. From hollering at the douchebag. But most of the time, yeah, if you're a big lanky motherfucker like that, you either got ankle issues and shit like that, but they'll throw your ass in there as a center if you're quick. But God, dude, most of the time I see these motherfuckers, they're like moving like this. I blocked you. You know what I'm saying? And they look like fucking, they're in another dimension. Or they're in some kind of fucking speed force that the goddamn Flash himself has done. Here, man, let me put you in the paradox, the Flashpoint paradox. We'll just fuck shit all up. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of which, so DC has been saying they are ready to get rid of Zack Snyder altogether. They want him gone. They want him gone completely. And I'm like, you're stupid. Y'all are fucking dumb. You get rid of Zack Snyder, you might as well go ahead and just toss DC to the side and just continue to think Marvel. And everybody I know has to be. I'm a Marvel fan, guys. I am Marvel. I am Marvel. I have said it 100 times, but I like DC. What's wrong with liking both? I got my Flash hat over there, you know what I'm saying? I've got Superman and Batman fucking got the 2008 Batman, the fucking Superman. I think that one's the first Man of Steel. And, I'm like, I don't give a shit, dude. I may be Marvel, but that don't mean you cannot like fucking DC. Where did the rule book state that if you're Marvel, right? I'm Marvel. Where did it state that I can't watch DC and be like, oh, hell yeah. Fuck you, dude. Batman is the best motherfucking human being, a detective, and beating your ass, and this motherfucker's legendary. He's a ninja in sorts, if you ask me. I'm sorry. He does all in martial arts. He was trained by the League of Assassins and shit, or League of Shadows, sorry. I always want to say the League of Assassins for some reason. This new movie, something 10 rings and the 10 rings, I've never heard of this. So I'm kind of thinking if it's real, everybody that I've asked about this film, they have said that yes, it is legit because he's supposed to be the best hand-to-hand martial artist in the Marvel universe in the world, in the entire world. Second is Iron Fist. Hey, listen, I didn't like Iron Fist, folks. I thought Iron Fist was stupid. I don't know where they picked this curly-headed freak from, but it was like, dude, you can't take him seriously. And then they made an even bigger mistake by making Luke Cage, because Luke Cage is quite simply a racist goddamn show. I don't care what people say. It's from Harlem. It's all based on simply black people. It's got nothing to do with white people. So see, where does that make that any difference when y'all bitched about the Dukes of Hazzard that says all because of the General Lee flag, the Confederate flag on it, and because it's the old country show and blah, blah, blah. Trust me, I've never been a big Dukes of Hazzard fan. I've always liked the song. I mean, I think the song was good. Never meaning no harm. How can you not like that? He's all you ever saw me in trouble in the law since the day they was born. I mean, I think that's a damn good rhyme, for a country song, and I don't even like country. I despise that goddamn music. But that tune alone, I used to sit there as a kid just to listen to that intro. Making that way. Don't know where, know how. That's just that's just a little bit more than the law will allow. That's right. I couldn't get that last part in my mind at first. I was like, what is the last verse? And I was like, oh yeah, that's just a little bit more than the law will allow. But the Dukes, and then you got fucking Luke Cage, and hey, look, that's what I mean. We've created our own monsters. We've created our own racial demons. Black people have learned racism through us. That's just all there is to it, people. I hate to say that, but it's the truth. If we would have literally from the start just let people come on over if they wanted to, once we started having shipping lanes and all that stuff, some way to get over here, okay, that's fine. Well, the Spanish wanted to utilize them in a different way. That was like, and in a sense, I know that black people hate to hear this, and I know why they hate to hear it, because they don't believe it. They think that us white people are making this up. This is not really a true part of history. Folks, I'm talking to the black community on this one too. I'm talking to all of y'all. Look it up. Africans they literally sold their own kind to the Spanish. Yes. Yeah. Sold them out. Sorry. That's just all there is to it. They took the weakest links and some of the strongest links and said, here you go, take your pick. Now, what do we get? Here, have some fruits, have this, take that, take cargo, take guns, take whatever. I don't think they'd give them guns because they're probably afraid they'd turn on them. But the Spanish, man, I hate to say it, they are the ones that literally invented slavery, in my opinion. And then we branded it as property. America branded slaves as property. And that's when law came into it later on down the road. And of course, Abraham Lincoln and all that shit. We already had been down this road. Abraham Lincoln was a hypocrite, though. I mean, as much as I love watching that film, even, the film was great. I got to admit, goddamn, Daniel Day-Lewis looked just like him. It was amazingly scary how much he looked just like Abraham Lincoln. I was like, wait a minute, is that a pic of Lincoln? I was like, did they modify it? Or no, that is a side fucking view of really Daniel Day-Lewis, a pic of him. I was like, wow, that's fucking crazy. I mean, it's that people said that it honestly freaked them out, and they felt as if they had to talk to him like Abraham Lincoln would have been talked to. So the actors and the actresses probably struggled. I guarantee it. Oh man, today is going to be one of those days. I can tell, man. You know why? For one, I'm repping my team. Okay. The Patriots don't have the greatest, reputation, whatever you want to call it. But I told everybody that I was still a Patriots. I like the Bucks. I mean, as long as Brady's playing for him, fucking I like that team. Hell, if he went to the Pittsburgh Steelers, I'd be like, Steelers. I'd root for him. I mean, that wouldn't be my team though. This is my team. The Patriots. This is the fucking team that I will never leave. Look how bad we were last year. I still I'm still a Patriots fan. Still gonna wear my shit. People need to learn to quit jumping on that bandwagon. As you can tell, my jacket is out of date. It needs numbers on there. Now, one more number on this one, and then I need to get a Bucks one. I got a Bucks jersey, but I swear everywhere that man goes, he wins Super Bowls. I don't give a fuck what people say. Tom Brady is the greatest football player of all time. He is by far the best. This comes out of the lips of every fucking person in the NFL. This is not just me talking because I got his Brady jersey, my Brady jersey on, my throwback on. No, this is because literally it is the fucking truth. Everybody in the NFL even sits there and is like, dude, this guy is like, it's like fourth quarter. You know, there's a few seconds, but it's Tom Brady we're talking about. You thinking we got it right? Nope, nope. Everybody on the sideline, never, ever, ever. You'd have some of the new guys or the rooks. All right, like we got him. And then the next thing you know, the veterans be like, sit the fuck down and shut up. This is Tom Brady we're talking about, you dumb bastard. And no, shut up. The game ain't over until it's over. And watch, he still got one more snap. Tom Brady always pulled out a miracle. Usually the one time he didn't pull out that miracle was in the Philadelphia Eagles game. And I know why. He was dead. He was dead with us. He was done with us. You could tell he was. But before he left, he gave us a Super Bowl. And I was like, fucking hey, we got a 6th Super Bowl. And I told everybody, I said, if you don't think I'm fucking proud of that achievement, shit, ask me. I'd be like, fucking hey, man, who else do you know that went to one team and won 6 Super Bowls for that one team and then goes directly to a different team, wins the 7th there? He's got 7 goddamn Super Bowl rings. That is the most craziest achievement. 7 Super Bowl rings. I mean, because we all have watched it. I know even people that are not really that much into sports have watched it. Don't act like you haven't sat and watched a little bit of the Super Bowl. Even if you had to do it because your boyfriend made you do it. All right. But the point is, you watched it because either you like Tom Brady or just the plain and simple motherfucking fact that it was wondrous to watch this dude go out there and pull off this magic. You know what I'm saying? So that's today in sports, folks. But now it's going to be a good day, I hope, because I'm going to put hope in there because every time I think that it's going to be a good day, it ends up being a shitty day. Why is that? Why the fuck is that? Can somebody please explain to me why the hell is it whenever you sit there, you wake up, you're like, it's going to be a good day. It's going to be a good day. Next thing you know, Adam Bomb. Day just goes straight to shit. You know what I mean? And you're like, why'd I have to say it? Why'd I have to say I was having a good day? You really don't even want to say shit because words are powerful, folks. That is something I was wanting to talk to you about the other day that I never got to say because I was pissed off yesterday. Oh my God. I have never been so mad online in my life. I got on here and started reading things about all this insurance issues people are having. It's fucking nuts. The Republicans have fucked our healthcare system back up again. We're fucked again. A little bit. There we go. Well, I'm telling you, my tax shotgun got me that day, man. It'll stiffen out your arm up a little bit. You gotta work it out sometimes. I mean, it was like bounce, bounce, bounce. I mean, blasting. So you can imagine, I mean, you got 3 straight shots from a 12 gauge tack of 00 buckshot coming at you, man. Hey, like I said, folks, I've showed y'all that shit on the camera. They are literally ball bearings like this. It's fucking crazy. It's the put down shells is what I call them. Put you down shells. You're dead. You're not gonna survive them. Trust me. I took a piece of 2x4 out there. That motherfucker was probably at least 6 inches thick. It was a 2x4 in length. But what I didn't get is the width. If it was a 2x4, it shouldn't have been so fat. And I was like, that is some thick ass goddamn wood. I want to test to see if these will go through this wood. Oh man, I was even like 10 paces away and I fucking just like, boom! It blasted it to fucking pieces. It splintered it. I mean, just made it into nothing because see, when I go to ammo stores, I walk into these and I got this new one I go to now and it's fucking sweet, man. I go in there and every time they got a dog that they let run around. Brucey. He's cool as fuck, man. He's cool as shit, dude. And I don't know what he is though. And you walk in, you talk to a guy named CJ, and he's a big old dude. And he's like, "What's up, man?" He's like, "What can I get you?" I was like, "Yeah, I need some 9mm hollow points, and do you got any 357?" Nope, can't find them anywhere. I don't think they're gonna make them anymore. I swear to God, I think what they're gonna do is they're gonna quit making the 357 bullet altogether, and then just make you shoot 38 specials out of it. But they're hard to find as well, because the 357 is so versatile with bullets. And so, you got your 38 specials and then your 38 regular revolvers. I'm a much bigger fan of revolvers. And the reason I'm a bigger fan of revolvers than I am automatics is because the way you got to clean automatics, the way automatics have a way of like kicking at times. It's really strange. Like when you do a pop, I even proved that on a TikTok video. I went out in my backyard. I just sat there and I was just like, all right, I'm about 5 feet from the target. Then I got 10 feet back from the target, 20 feet. So I went 20 feet back away, shot at this target. All right, split it right down the gut. But I noticed when I fired, boom, boom, perfect. When I went, pow, pow, that motherfucking recoil jumps like that. It went 1, 2, and one of them went completely, just barely over the top of the board. I saw it hit the dirt. The dirt went up. Then the other one went to the right. Got terrible recoil when it comes to about 20 feet. So it's definitely a short barrel board gun. So it's definitely about a 10-footer gun. I can nail shit with it though. For some reason, I've been able to go out there and just pop shit from 20 paces like it ain't nothing. But like I said, shooting like this, boom, boom, boom. If you try to just, you got recoil, folks. Everybody is seeing slow motion shooting. You pull the trigger, the slide goes back, boom, it ejects out of the breech. The shell does, the brass. You see the slug, you see the powder, you see it all, you see the smoke. And also you notice that the gun goes upward. That's why I always tell people, aim low. There it is. There's that motherfucker. I forgot I brought it in there. I split that fucker right down the goddamn center. This is the fucking big ass hole right there. That was the target I made myself with a fucking right there. I took just a hammer and a flathead screwdriver and took 2 squares, put it like that, and said I'm either going to hit it here, either on one of the squares or in the goddamn center. I just said, fuck it, I'm aiming for the center. I was wanting to see if it would split it in half. I would have kept that video the rest of my life. If I would have split this board in one shot, I'd have been like, give me that goddamn video. I was like, give it to me now. Like a kid with ice cream. Give that goddamn video. Get that video. Save. Instant save. Favorites. But all right. So this is my 30 minutes, folks, for right now. And I'll be back later on. Probably. I didn't get back on last night because I was just too goddamn tired. I was so tired. When I got on my stream last night, I was so fucking tired that as soon as I got off, I almost fell asleep in my chair. So I was like, because I love this fucking chair. I kick back in it all the time and go to sleep. I'm about to probably do that. I'll probably kick back in this motherfucker here and all the way back. Look, I'm already feeling comfy. Oh man, and this motherfucker massages your lower back and shit. I love it. And I guarantee you, this is what I'll do. I'll kick back in it and I'll be out in the next couple seconds. Guarantee it. But I'll be back on later on. It'll be a few hours though. I guarantee it'll be about 2 hours at least. Because I know I'm not going to try to get no less than 2 hours of a nap. Folks, when you don't sleep, it just drains you, don't it? I mean, it just fucking drains you. Your body don't feel like doing anything. You don't feel like doing jack shit. I mean, as in to get up and just even walk. My energy drink is in there, and I've been meaning to get it for the last 15 minutes. And I've been sitting there like, fuck this shit. I don't want to get up. You know what I'm saying? Well, that's my 30. Y'all know me. And hey, listen, people, y'all stay safe, stay warm if you're somewhere cold, and vice versa on the other. And guess what? Better do what I say.